quicker. All right, here we go. Start. Call the meeting to order.
Roll call, Michelle.
Yes.
Lita?
Yes.
Greg?
Yes.
Rachel?
Yes.
Troy?
Yes.
All right. In front of you have some October minutes. If you want to look at those right quick.
It's October?
Yes.
Sorry, you didn't
First-
get one. There you go. Yeah, that'd be Lita. Here, you can have one. Good job, Lita. Is this like the most we ever had in meetings and like when? I know. I mean, I thought 6 was like being real generous.
Move we approve the October minutes.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Michelle?
At the bottom of the list. Courtney, you realize we're going to have to build another motel when you put out the word that we have air
Then we have
conditioning
everything. That's nothing, you know. Yeah.
Truth.
ships. Huh?
There's some truth to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because not very many of those
I mean, that's not
NYB
that.
tournaments
I'm
have
saying that as a
That's
joke,
rare.
but that's not really a joke.
No, it's not. I'll make a motion to approve the minutes. As written.
Second.
Can I have roll call?
Michelle?
Yes.
Lita?
Yes.
Greg?
Yes.
Rachel?
Yes.
Troy?
Yes.
Next is the financial statement.
Rachel, you slide me one of them? I know. When I first got it, I had to look at it. What's wrong with this thing?
I think it's just
It's really hard to read.
mess with your mind.
I don't know what happened.
Here, you're supposed to look at this thing.
There's a picture in there. I'm never good at magic eye.
Somebody needs to align your printer.
That's not me. I get this from downtown. I don't align anything. This is the first time it's done that. I'm not sure what happened.
It's bizarre.
It's hard to read.
I'm trying to.
Other than its form, is there anything strange we should know about?
Not that I could see.
It's a $50,000 donation. Was that? When was that?
Where do you see that?
Oh, it's under donations.
Under donations, on the
That's
second
what-
page.
That's what's budgeted.
That's what budgeted that we might get.
Budgeted, yeah.
So if we get 50,000, we can spend it, is that what that's saying?
What, say that again?
Well, budgeted donations.
Right.
So what, if you, that means if you get 50,000, then you can spend that 50,000?
That 50,000 is been budgeted and is part of the current year's budget.
Okay, so we got 108,000 last year that we didn't use, so then we only budgeted.
That's in our reserve account.
Okay, so the 50,000 is budgeted, does that mean someone's given it?
No, that
And
means
then if we do get 50,000, then we can spend it?
that it means if we get $50,000, we can spend it.
So far we have 2,097 that has been actually donated?
Yes.
And that was it used for? Has it been
Or have we
used?
used it?
Hadn't necessarily
Okay.
been used
Okay.
yet.
And the 14,825.55, that was refund for? mean,
That
maybe
was
on-
refunding on the note.
Okay.
When we redid our note, there was some money on the other side of it that was refunded back to us from the original bank.
But since it cost us what, like, wasn't it 13,000 to refinance?
Yeah,
really
it
was
cost us
a wash?
13, yeah, that's kind of a wash. It cost us about 13.5.
So that was an overpayment on the note then?
Well, no, we were paying,
I mean, if we got
I
14,000.
mean, it was, well, the way the note was figured, it was if you, we paid it on the first of the month, really wasn't due until,
So it's an overpayment.
yeah, I mean, until it wasn't due toward the mid of the month, and by the time it all
Okay.
shook out, and when we did the deal, we got $14,000 back.
I'd make a motion to accept the financials.
Second.
Do I have roll call, please?
Michelle?
Yes.
Lita?
Yes.
Greg?
Yes.
Rachel?
Yes.
Troy?
Yes.
Okay, next is discussion and possible action of a strategic plan for the recreation complex. We're going to probably just have to table that because I know our committee has not got together, so we need to kind of put that on our priority to get together. So if we haven't got together before the next meeting, one of us or all of us need to try to remind each other to get together. So the next is discussion and possible action of policy and procedures.
We are meeting soon. Do you have
Soon.
that? Do you have that on your computer where you can change it?
Yes.
I have it pulled up. I only have it in. I can't change it on my.
You probably have it in PDF. I probably have it. If I type it in, I think I did type it in.
Could
I'll
you
have to
send
look.
that to me?
Yes. Uh-huh.
If you didn't, I can change it. You can change it back. Okay. 'Cause, yeah, I
You have a
can.
PDF
Mm-hmm.
crasher. Alrighty. So both of those that we need to work on, we all need to get busy. So going on to the next one, discussion possible action of air conditioning for the gym. I think you were talking about that briefly. If you want to kind of fill in everybody, because
You know, it's at the engineers right now to get the bid specs out. I had called earlier today, late this afternoon, I called the engineers to get an update on it, to see when we were going to be letting that bid, and he was out of town. But the goal is still to have it done before the tournament
In June.
in June.
And I'm not sure right now if the tournament's going to be the second weekend or the fourth weekend. I'm still working out all those details with maybe. So to be on the safe side, let's say the second weekend in June.
Say the end of May.
Say March.
Say
say
end of May.
That way we
Let's say
can
March.
get all the bugs worked out. I'd say middle May, March.
if we have it finished by March, then we wouldn't have to worry about it.
It's already done.
But alrighty, anything else on the air conditioner? Anybody have questions about that? Okay, director's report.
If we say March, though, they can't come work on it while I've got basketball going on in there.
Well, right as soon as you get finished, then maybe they can get it.
Okay.
We can have it ready to rock and roll.
That would be ideal.
Okay.
I don't really have a lot to report. We're still right in the middle of basketball. Women's volleyball, or co-ed volleyball gets done tonight. And then our next sport for adult league will be women's volleyball. So,
Any questions for Courtney? City manager report.
I really have nothing to report today.
Okay. The biggest report is that we are moving on with air conditioners, so that's a positive thing. Alrighty, new business? Anybody have any new business that needs to be talked about? Can't be acted on, but we can talk about it.
I can.
Okay, I think we need to bump back up to the director's
Well, I
report.
don't know. I got a voicemail from Arden about appointing a new city council member to our board. So we will have a new council member appointed. So I think it was,
I think Mr. Valencia tendered his resignation to the board due to scheduling conflicts that he had, and we're working on trying to figure out how we're going to get all that switched around.
He had talked to me, and so I just told him that when I get it worked out, we would.
I just didn't know if everybody knew. I just
So there hasn't been
there hasn't been anybody appointed yet.
No, there
will
has
be.
not been anybody
Yeah.
appointed yet. And I don't know if that will happen on Tuesday night's council meeting or not, to be honest with you.
You don't mean Monday?
Monday's a holiday.
We get that day off?
We don't get that day off.
Oh, man. I'm excited there for a minute.
We will be open that day.
Okay, any remark required by board members?
One thing I did have a question on. I know today, did they come meet with you about a potential color
I
run?
was not working today. I was off today.
And I know that's something we don't have on here. I think that's something that will be coming to the table probably next time.
It's kind of like what you talked about last year, but it didn't happen?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the Northwestern's looking at doing it from a different angle, and different people would be in charge of it. And it'll be...
Who would come talk to me? Who am I to?
The SGA president, Jennifer George, she'll be coming to talk to you about trying to basically get your
Dates
approval
and-
on some dates, and then get it on an agenda for us to discuss.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
something to look ahead on.
Okay.
I know when I mentioned to my kid last year, she kind of thought that sounded like a fun deal.
It's becoming pretty popular, I think.
So
They're
I think
very
it will
popular.
be, if it gets all put together this year, I think it will be well received.
There's those, and then the midnight or the glow runs. Those are extremely popular too right now.
Okay, I get to see.
I want to do the obstacle course one. Through the mud and on the tree.
Warrior Dash.
Underneath the road?
That's it, Warrior Dash.
Yeah.
Get my husband on board.
Alrighty, is there anything else? Do I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
And do I have a second? All right, thank you, guys.
Who's seconding?
We did it.